New tonight, we're taking a look at some of the fast growth that's happening here in the Tri-Cities region. Welcome into News Channel 11 at 5. I'm Sarah Diamond.
I'm Josh Smith. We've been talking a lot about the very hot housing market in our area, and tonight we're beginning a look at the pros and cons that come with all that fast growth.
Yeah, questions like, will we need new schools? Can road and water infrastructure keep up with this growth? Will people who move here drive up prices and ruin what really makes this region great? We're going to answer those questions in our new series called Balancing the Boom, Growth in the Tri-Cities.
We're beginning tonight with News Channel 11's John Janko. He spoke with a family who could have lived anywhere, and they chose here.
What draws people to the Tri-Cities? For the Magnussons, it was many things. They came to Jonesboro from the Minneapolis metro in 2021. They represent an important part of that growth, remote workers like Todd.
They gave me the green light, took about a month, and then we started looking around the country, like, where do we want to actually live?
That was late 2020. Arielle Magnusson weighed the pros and cons. Tax rates, crime rates, schools, and natural beauty were all important.
One day on Zillow, I zoomed out, and all of a sudden in the Tri-Cities, a house popped up. And I told my husband, I'm like, wouldn't this be crazy? What if we were to live here?
They knew nothing about the area, but the idea didn't seem crazy for long.
We just were seeing a lot of things that lined up, like, oh, we like more of a small town. We came from a big metropolitan area. We wanted safety. My husband loves the mountains, loves, the trails and waterfalls, and it had a lot to offer.
The couple moved to Johnson City with their daughter Freya in May 2021 and bought a house in Jonesboro 4 months later. Todd says working remotely and being outside a huge metro gave him more time each week for family and life.
The 45-minute commutes both ways in a downtown metros with one-way traffic, losing 2 hours a day, that sort of stuff. I don't have to deal with any of that.
Todd could have gained that time working online in Minnesota, but neither of them wanted that, and they're not looking back.
As someone who loves history, it's amazing that it's right down the road. And this is American, founding history.
I got more for my money. We used to live in a Rambler, 1950s Rambler, on a quarter acre. Came out here, we're able to get almost 2 acres. And a decent house.
Arielle Magnusson says the last thing they want is to mess up a good thing.
With a lot of change, that can cause a lot of fear. I went to a birthday party and one of the parents were talking about some unneighborly behavior, and they used the term, yeah, those neighbors are just a bunch of northerners. We're here and we're choosing to live here. The next generation, so when my daughter grows up, her opportunities, it would be great for her to be able to find a place and live here too.
You can learn more about the Magnussons and what they love about our area on our website, WJHL.com. In Jonesboro, John Jenko, News Channel 11.